Hi, quick update for myself, Harvey Goldman. No cuts, no edits, no filters, and no hair. And I think I finally got the hang of looking into the little camera on the side of the phone rather than at the screen. I don't know why I keep looking at the screen. It's not because I'm so beautiful. I think I'm just distracted easily by moving objects. So I wanted to have a quick chat about the cost of living crisis. Obviously, it was the basis of my very first video. And I went on a bit of a rant about how abjectly crap my financial situation was. Now, obviously now things have changed. I've managed to turn that around somewhat. And for those of you that have watched my videos over the last couple of weeks, you'll know that I've gone from a very average, well, basically the median UK income of, about 34,000 pounds and some side gigs with bands to having a private client now on board that's paying me an additional £12,000 a year. So that's a really good position to be in. Now, it's not anything that I'd planned prior to Christmas. It's something that was basically born out of frustration. But I used that frustration. I used the video rants that I put out, and it basically just forced me to take stock of where I was financially. I audited my life and decided that I wanted to do better, I wanted to be better, and I needed more time. And that's the main goal in all of this for me, is time. Time is freedom. And companies buy your time and they basically pay you, £12 an hour for it, which is awful. And I'm sure if we all had the choice, we would value our time a lot higher. So that's my goal in all of this. My goal is that I want to be free to work my own hours, to choose when I work, how hard I work, and therefore also how much I earn from that. Not just to be told that I have to do 40 hours a week and I can only get paid, £2,500 a month for it. I'm sure you guys have all got your own take on this. I'm sure that there are millions of people out there in very different financial situations. I think we can also agree that Britain is absolutely broken again. It was last broken in 2019, just before COVID. Before that, 2008, and before that, around 2002. And then, of course, there was the mid-90s. So historically, about every 8 to 10 years, Britain falls apart. Now, there are various factors that influence this. We've got things like global shipping networks that have been disrupted. Our trade, obviously, with Europe is now buggered because of Brexit. And there have obviously been key political decisions that were made along the way by the various governments, not just the current one. And I don't think really any of them have made very intelligent choices over the years. So all of these factors come together to create literally a volcano of issues. And 2025, it's spewing out everywhere. We've got wages that are stagnant. We've got house prices that are going up without any ceiling. We've got energy bills that are skyrocketing, car insurance that's doubling, car taxes that are coming in that are just ridiculous. Everything is getting more expensive and groceries seem to be going up monthly. So what are you doing to combat this? Myself, as you know, I've taken on this private client. I've started an eBay store. I'm trying to rejig my pensions so that I can choose where they're invested and consolidate them into one fund. I've tried to swap my bank accounts around to take advantage of interest rates that are sort of 1-year starter rates on different accounts. I've started voucher shopping, yellow label ticket shopping. All these different things are things that I've done in the last 3 weeks or thereabouts to try and improve my situation. So a quick update on that. I've managed to cut out just shy of £900 of expenses over the year for this coming year. And this includes things like broadband provider, changing phone contracts, taking out a couple of memberships that I didn't need or didn't really use, and just seeking cheaper options for things that I already have. So almost £900, that's epic. And to be fair, that will probably go some way to fighting against the rising cost of my car insurance, and it will probably cover my car tax as well. So those horrible hikes will probably be nullified by that saving, but it means it's not going to put me out of pocket. Obviously, also, I am trying to still find a better replacement for my 9 to 5 in the interim. I don't want to not work. I just want to work smarter. No objection to working hard. I just want to be paid properly for it. So the job market is absolutely disgraceful. And I know I touched on this on a previous video. I have actually read and seen articles and other YouTubers' comments that basically agencies put fake jobs on these job sites like Reed, Monster Jobs, Indeed. They put fake jobs up there, or they recycle old job adverts, and they do it as a way of collecting your information to then market to you or sell it on. I don't know why I thought that wouldn't be happening. I just assumed that the GDPR and other such stuff protected us against it. Apparently not. So that's really sneaky. And apparently, again, I've yet to fully confirm it, but I've been told this by multiple sources, that there are a very high percentage of fake jobs on there, probably as high as a third of the jobs that you see are not real jobs. So that's awful. I mean, that is really awful. So obviously with things like stagnant wages, there are going to be more and more people that are leaping onto these job sites to try and improve their situation through no fault of their own and just through wanting to better themselves. They're now going to be in a position where their data is vulnerable, it's not protected, it's being sold to God knows who, God knows where, and they'll do God knows what with it. So that's horrible. So we need to safeguard ourselves. Tell me in the comments what you guys are doing to protect yourselves, to protect your families, to provide for your families, to make sure that you're not suffering the emotional toll that comes with living hand to mouth or living each month in debt, paying off that debt only to have to do it again a week later because you're out of money. Let's get the comments fired up. Come on, there are people out there that have got solutions to problems, people out there that are in better positions, worse positions, people that have got hacks, people that know how to, loophole tax. Let's get it all in the comments. Help your fellow human. Let's all be better, do better, and have more time with our families. Goldman, peace out.